God bless you, my friend. It's a true joy to enter your space today. If you ever find yourself in our area, I'd love for you to stop by and join us for one of our services. We'll make sure you feel right at home. I like to start with something lighthearted, and I came across a story that made me chuckle. It's about a lady who passed away and found herself at the pearly gates. St. Peter told her, "You can't come in yet. You must spell a word correctly." Surprised, she asked, "What word?" St. Peter replied, "Any word." So she confidently spelled out love, Love. "Welcome to heaven," Peter said. Then Peter asked, "Would you mind taking my place for just a moment? If anyone comes up, follow the same procedure." A few minutes later, she sees her ex-husband walking toward her, and she couldn't believe her eyes. "What are you doing here?" she asked. "I had a heart attack," he replied. "Did I really make it to heaven?" She said, "Not yet. You still have to spell a word." After a long pause, he asked, "What word?" She smiled and said, "Czechoslovakia." "Now let's dive into something meaningful. I want to talk to you about emptying out the negative. It's so easy to go through life carrying unnecessary weight, guilt, resentment, doubt, worry. The thing is, when we allow these emotions to take up space in our hearts, there's no room left for the good things. Imagine your life as a container. You were created to be filled with joy, peace, confidence, and creativity. But when you allow worry to seep in, it pushes out your peace. You can't hold both at the same time. Peace and worry cannot coexist. If you allow guilt to take over, you're making space for negativity instead of the confidence you need. And the sad truth is, many people don't enjoy their lives because their hearts are so full of negativity. They walk around with 10% worry about their job, 12% bitterness toward a neighbor, 20% guilt for past mistakes, and 9% jealousy toward a coworker. Do you realize that 70% of their container is filled with negative emotions? No wonder they struggle to feel joy or passion. They simply don't have the room for it. The scripture says, "Give no place to the enemy." And that's not just about darkness or evil forces. It's a reminder to give no place to guilt, worry, bitterness. You have control over what fills your heart, what you allow to occupy your mind. You can choose to empty out the negativity. Let me tell you this. Every morning when you wake up, empty out anything negative from the day before. Someone hurt you at work? They didn't treat you right? It's easy to hold on to that offense. It feels good to carry around a grudge, but you have to be disciplined and say, "I'm not giving this offense any space. I won't let it sour my day." If they hurt you once, don't let them continue to hurt you by holding on to the offense. Being offended doesn't harm them. It harms you. It takes up space you need for the good things that move you toward your destiny. What if in the morning, the first thing that comes to your mind is worry? How will you pay your bills? What if the medical report isn't good? Don't let those thoughts take over. Simply say, "No thanks. I know God is in control. He has me in the palm of his hand. He will guide me where I need to go." You control your thoughts. Life is too short to spend it holding on to negativity. David said in Psalm 103, "God fills my life with good things so that I stay young and strong." If you make room by emptying out the worry, God will fill you with peace. If you let go of insecurity and negative words others have spoken about you, God will fill you with confidence. Let me ask you, could God be trying to fill you with good things, but there's no room? Your heart is full of worry, regret, bitterness, jealousy. Why not start clearing it out? If someone hurt you, forgive them, not for their sake, but for your. When you forgive, you make room for God to fill you with good things. He will give you beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, and peace for anxiety. If a coworker got the promotion you worked so hard for, envy might creep in. You might think, why them and not me? But instead of holding on to that jealousy, say, God, if you did it for them, I know you can do it for me. God's favor is limitless, and if you let go of jealousy, when it's your time, He will open doors that no one can shut. Perhaps the man you wanted to date ended up with someone else, or the woman you liked is with someone else. Don't be upset. God knows what He's doing. What was meant for you will never pass you by. Trust that God's plan is greater, and the right things are coming to you at the right time. God will not only fill you with good things, but He will keep you young and strong, inside and out. There's a woman I met recently, on her 100th birthday, standing tall, looking beautiful with hardly a wrinkle. She was sharp, full of joy. I asked her what her secret was, and she said, I don't worry. I let things go, and I laugh a lot. She's lived through pain, loss, and hurt, but she's learned to release all of it. And as God promises, He has filled her life with good things, keeping her young and strong. I don't want to grow old, bitter, and grumpy. I want to remain vibrant, strong, and full of joy. And you can too, if you make a habit of releasing the negative and emptying out anything that holds you back. This is how you keep your heart pure. David, one of the greatest kings in history, understood this principle well. Despite facing rejection and betrayal from his own family and king, he refused to allow bitterness to take root. When Saul, out of jealousy, tried to kill him, David chose to forgive, protecting his heart from negativity and focusing on his destiny. Even after making mistakes, David knew that true healing comes when we empty out guilt, regret, and bitterness. His health was restored when he let go of the poison that was infecting his spirit. This is true for all of us. Don't let guilt or regret take up space. When you mess up, don't hide from God. Go to Him, ask for forgiveness, and allow His mercy to pour into your heart. You can't change the past, but you can release the negative and let God fill you with peace, joy, and strength. Forgiveness is not about excusing others' wrongdoings. It's about releasing yourself from the toxins of anger, bitterness, and unforgiveness. If you hold on to them, you're poisoning your life. Life will present challenges, and people will hurt you, but you don't have to let those offenses dictate your future. Release them. Empty your heart so that there's room for God's blessings, joy, and love to fill you completely. And when you do, you'll experience the peace and freedom that comes from truly letting go. This is your invitation to empty out all that negativity. Let God fill you with good things. And I promise you, your life will be transformed. May God bless you abundantly. As you embark on this journey of releasing the negative, it's important to remember that you don't have to do it alone. God is always with you, offering His guidance and grace. When you open your heart and let go of the bitterness, the guilt, the worry, when you make space for the good things, He will fill you in ways you never imagined. Take a moment each day to reflect. What am I holding on to that's taking up space in my heart? Is it something from the past that's still lingering, an unresolved hurt, a regret, a fear that's controlling my thoughts? Whatever it is, know that you have the power to release it. Just like a container, your heart can only hold so much, and you get to decide what fills it. Every morning, before you even step out of bed, commit to emptying out anything negative from yesterday. Maybe you've had a rough encounter with someone at work or at home. Maybe you woke up feeling anxious about the future. These thoughts are natural, but they don't need to hold you captive. You have the choice to say, "Not today. I won't allow these emotions to consume me." This is a practice, one that takes discipline, but is so worth it. Just as you clean out your home, clearing away clutter to make room for new things, you must do the same with your heart. You were not meant to carry around the weight of resentment, fear, or worry. These things are not part of God's plan for you. He wants you to live free, light, and full of joy, peace, and strength. Think about the possibilities when you start emptying out that negativity. When you release the anger and resentment, you open up space for understanding and compassion. When you let go of regret, you make room for growth and new opportunities. When you drop your worries, you create space for trust and confidence to flourish. As you allow God to fill you with good things, you'll find that the life you once thought was out of reach is now within your grasp. You'll begin to see yourself with new eyes, eyes that are filled with hope, courage, and a sense of purpose. You might be thinking, but how do I start? How do I even begin to empty out the negative that feels so deeply rooted in my heart? Start small. It's okay. Start by acknowledging the negative emotions, but don't let them define you. Don't let them dictate how you feel or how you act. Instead, surrender them to God. Each time a negative thought comes into your mind, challenge it. Replace it with something positive, something aligned with God's truth. Remind yourself, I am not my past. I am not my mistakes. And in those moments when you feel overwhelmed, turn to God. Ask for His help to release the burden, knowing that He is faithful and always ready to give you the strength you need. You are capable of greatness. Your heart was created to hold joy, to hold peace, to hold love. And when you make room by releasing the negative, that is exactly what you'll find. You'll experience the fullness of your destiny, the fulfillment of your potential, and the satisfaction of knowing that you are living in alignment with God's will for your life. It's time to make space for all the blessings God is eager to pour into your life. The good things are waiting for you, but you must first make room. Don't let anything take up space that's meant for joy, peace, and love. You are worthy of everything God has planned for you, and when you choose to empty out the negative, you open the door to an abundant life. As you step forward into this new season, remember that you have the power to create the life you desire. The journey will not always be easy, but every step you take toward releasing the negative is a step toward becoming the person God created you to be. A person filled with His love, His strength, and His peace. So let's begin today. Empty out what's holding you back. Make room for the good things, and as you do, watch your life transform before your eyes. God is ready to fill you. Will you make space for Him? May His blessings overflow in your life as you continue on this journey of growth, healing, and joy. Keep moving forward, for the best is yet to come. As you continue this journey of releasing negativity, I want you to remember one thing. This isn't a one-time act. It's a daily practice. Every day, you are presented with opportunities to either hold on to the negative or let it go. It may feel difficult at times, especially when life throws curveballs your way. But know that with each moment you choose to release bitterness, anger, guilt, or fear, you are choosing freedom. Think about your heart like a garden. If you let weeds grow, anger, jealousy, worry, they can easily take over and choke the beauty of your garden. But when you consistently remove the weeds, you make room for the flowers to grow. Joy, peace, creativity, love, and hope. Your heart, just like a garden, was meant to flourish. But that requires effort. You need to tend to it daily. pulling out the weeds of negativity that might try to take root. The beauty of this process is that it doesn't just benefit you, it impacts everyone around you. When you empty out the negative and make room for the good, your relationships improve, your work becomes more fulfilling, and you begin to see the world through a different lens. You become a person who attracts positivity, who draws others toward you because they sense that you radiate peace and joy. Every person you meet, every situation you face, is an opportunity to practice this principle of emptying out negativity. It's easy to carry around anger when someone wrongs you, to harbor resentment when things don't go your way. But remember, holding on to these negative emotions only gives them power over you. The more you hold on to the negative, the more it poisons your soul. It's like carrying a heavy weight every day. You'll eventually become tired, weary, and worn down by it. But when you choose to release that weight, to let go of the offenses, the disappointments, and the fear, you begin to feel lighter. You become free to move, to grow, to thrive. You're no longer tied down by what's happened to you, but you are empowered to create the future you desire. Imagine waking up each day with a heart that's open, free from bitterness or regret. Picture a heart that's not weighed down by anxiety or worry, but one that is filled with excitement for the possibilities ahead. That's what happens when you practice releasing the negative. When you make room for God to fill your heart with peace, joy, and love, you not only change your life, you change the lives of everyone around you. Now, this doesn't mean you won't have challenges. Life is filled with ups and downs, and there will be moments that test your resolve. But when you've made a habit of emptying out the negative, those challenges don't have the same hold over you. You'll find the strength to face them with courage and grace, knowing that you have the power to choose how you respond. I want you to picture yourself living a life free of anger, regret, and fear. A life where your heart is full of compassion, creativity, and confidence. This is not some distant dream. It's your reality waiting to unfold. But to get there, you have to start today. It starts with one small step, choosing to let go of the negative thoughts that have been holding you back. Whether it's forgiving someone, letting go of a past mistake, or simply refusing to worry about what's out of your control, take that first step. And as you do, you'll feel the weight lifting off your shoulders, and you'll begin to see the world with new eyes. God's promise to you is clear. He will fill your life with good things, but you have to make room for those things. You have to clear out the negativity so that there's space for His love, His peace, and His blessings to fill you completely. The truth is, you were made for greatness. You have a purpose. And that purpose can only be fulfilled when you're living with a heart that's free from the weight of negativity. So don't wait another day to start. Empty out the guilt, the worry, the bitterness. Make room for the good things God has for you. I believe in you. I believe that as you release the negative, you'll begin to see transformation in every area of your life. And as you make room for God to fill you with good things, you'll become the person you were always meant to be, strong, joyful, and full of peace. Keep going. The best is yet to come. God is faithful, and He will never leave you. As you continue on this journey, remember that every step you take toward releasing the negative is a step toward the fullness of your destiny. May you walk in freedom, joy, and peace, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. Keep emptying out the negativity and watch as God fills you with all the good things that are waiting for you. As you continue walking down this path of releasing the negative, I want you to recognize that this is a lifelong journey. There will be days when the weight of life feels heavy, when old hurts resurface, and the temptation to hold on to bitterness or regret might seem overwhelming. But in those moments, remember, this is exactly when you need to make the choice to let go, to empty out the negativity once again. Each time you release something that no longer serves you, you are making space for the life you've always dreamed of. You're creating space for the kind of peace that surpasses all understanding, the kind of joy that stays with you through every season, the kind of love that heals not just you, but everyone you come in contact with. That's the power of a heart that has learned to let go, to surrender. You are choosing to live freely, to let go of the past and to make room for the future. And when you do, you'll find that God's good things are waiting to fill you. Let me give you an example. Think about how powerful it is when you forgive. Forgiveness is not just about letting someone off the hook for their wrongdoings. It's about releasing the grip that offense has on your heart. It's about saying, I am not going to allow what they did to control me. I am not going to let it take up any more of my precious time or energy. I am free. When you forgive, you open up space for healing. You make room for the peace that can only come from God. And as you forgive, you might notice that the pain starts to fade. What once seemed like a heavy burden becomes lighter, and in its place, you find freedom and joy. This freedom is not just for forgiveness, it's for everything that has been weighing you down. The regrets, the disappointments, the doubts. These things, though a part of life, do not need to take over your heart. When you let them go, you allow the good things to pour in. Here's a challenge for you. Take some time each day, even if it's just for a few minutes, to reflect on what you're holding on to. What's taking up space in your heart? What are you carrying around that's keeping you from stepping into the fullness of your potential? Is it a grudge against someone? Is it worry about the future? Is it guilt about a past mistake? Whatever it is, let it go. Every time you release something negative, you create more space for what is good, what is true, what is beautiful. And don't wait for the perfect moment to do it. Don't wait until everything is going perfectly. Life will always present challenges, but it's in those challenges that you have the greatest opportunity to empty out the negative. And when you do, you'll begin to see how much more vibrant your life becomes. As you let go of the negative, you'll notice that your relationships improve. You'll find yourself more patient, more understanding, more compassionate. You'll also notice that the things you once worried about no longer have the same power over you. You'll begin to walk with a new level of peace, and you'll carry that peace with you wherever you go. It will become your foundation, your rock, your strength. What's even more amazing is that when you start making room for God's good things, you'll notice a shift in your life. Opportunities will open up. People will be drawn to you. You'll begin to walk in your purpose with more clarity, more confidence, and more courage. And all of this happens because you chose to release the things that were holding you back. There will be days when it feels like progress is slow, and that's okay. But remember, this is a journey, and every step counts. Every time you choose peace over bitterness, joy over regret, love over anger, you are becoming the person you were always meant to be. And that person is filled with light, filled with grace, and filled with a peace that is unshakable. So continue to empty out the negativity. Every day, wake up with the intention to let go of whatever doesn't serve you. Make room for the good things. And as you do, watch how God fills you to overflowing with His love, His joy, and His peace. You were created for more than just surviving life. You were created to thrive. And as you continue to empty out the negative, you'll begin to see the abundant life that God has planned for you. It's all waiting for you. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. You may not have everything figured out yet, but every time you let go, you are making room for God to work in your life. And when He fills you, you won't just be filled, you'll overflow. Keep going. You are on the right path. And as you empty out the negative, the best of your life is yet to come. As you move forward on this journey, let me encourage you with this. The process of emptying out negativity doesn't just change your life, it transforms the lives of those around you as well. You become a vessel of light, of peace, and of hope. Your positive energy radiates to those you encounter, and your transformation becomes an inspiration to others. It's like a ripple effect. When you make room for the good, others feel it and are drawn to it. This is the beauty of living a life free of negativity. It's not just about you. When you let go of the baggage of guilt, resentment, worry, and fear, you're also creating space for the people around you to experience the peace and love that flow through you. Your transformation becomes a beacon for others, showing them that change is possible, that joy is attainable, and that peace can reign even in the most challenging circumstances. And here's something important. You won't just feel the difference, the world around you will start to shift as well. When you stop carrying the weight of negativity, you free up your emotional energy for what truly matters. You become more focused, more aligned with your purpose, and more capable of making meaningful, positive contributions to the world. You begin to see new opportunities. You attract the right people into your life. Your work becomes more fulfilling, your relationships deepen, and your days become infused with a sense of clarity and purpose that you may not have experienced before. Don't underestimate the power of releasing the negative. It's not just about feeling better in the moment. It's about positioning yourself for a future that's filled with the fullness of what God has for you. Every act of forgiveness, every time you release a past hurt or a future worry, you're stepping into the life that has always been waiting for you. And that life is abundant, rich in joy, peace, and endless possibilities. Yes, there will be struggles. Life is not always easy. But the key is knowing that your struggles don't define you. They are simply moments to practice releasing the negative and trusting that God is using those moments to grow you. Every challenge is an opportunity to empty out fear and worry and to make room for faith and strength. As you continue emptying out the negative, you will notice something incredible. You start to live with a renewed sense of purpose. Every day, every situation becomes an opportunity for growth, for joy, and for bringing light into the world. You no longer walk through life weighed down by regrets or fear of the future. Instead, you move forward with confidence, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be and that everything you need is already within you. And when life doesn't go as planned, when things seem uncertain, you'll have a foundation of peace to lean on. You'll trust that God is always working behind the scenes, even when you can't see it. You'll remember that you're never alone in this journey and that His plan for your life is always for your good. It's important to keep a vision in mind, a vision of the life you want to create. Picture yourself filled with joy, filled with peace, filled with hope. Picture your relationships flourishing, your work thriving, your spirit growing stronger every day. This is the life that's waiting for you when you empty out the negative. But this vision doesn't just happen by chance. It happens through daily choices. Every time you let go of negativity, you are choosing to create the life you've always wanted. You are making space for God's love, His peace, and His blessings to fill you completely. So as you continue on this path, remember this. You are not just changing your life, you are transforming the world around you. With every act of letting go, you are creating a ripple effect of positivity that will spread far beyond you. You are becoming a living example of what it means to live a life free of negativity, and your journey will inspire others to do the same. Take heart, for your best days are ahead. When you empty out the negative, God will fill you with all the good things He has in store for you. Trust in His plan, keep moving forward, and remember that with each step, you are walking into the fullness of your destiny. Embrace the journey with open arms. The life you've been waiting for is waiting for you to make room for it. Keep emptying out the negative and watch as God fills you with an abundance of good things that will transform your life, your heart, and the world around you. May you walk in peace, joy, and strength, always making room for the good things that are on their way. Keep releasing, keep trusting, and keep moving forward. The best is truly yet to come. As you continue to walk down this path of releasing the negative and embracing the good, I want to remind you of a powerful truth. The more you empty out the negativity, the more you open yourself up to divine opportunities. You are actively creating space for the blessings, dreams, and experiences that God has intended for you. Sometimes we get caught up in thinking that we are not worthy of all the good things in life. We allow our past mistakes, failures, and insecurities to dictate our present and future. But I want you to hear this. You are worthy. Your past does not define you, and neither does the negative mindset that has been holding you back. When you choose to release the things that no longer serve you, you allow yourself to step into a new season, one filled with limitless potential and opportunity. Think about the potential of a fresh, unburdened heart, a heart free of past pain and regret, a heart full of hope and vision for what's to come. When you empty out the negative, you align yourself with God's purpose for your life. And that's when everything starts to change. You begin to see things differently. You start to recognize the small blessings in your everyday life, the beautiful sunrise, the smile of a stranger, the warmth of a kind word. These moments, which may have once gone unnoticed, now fill you with gratitude. And as you continue to make space for the good, you'll find that your life overflows with joy, peace, and contentment. And here's the beauty of it all. When you release the negative, you become a magnet for positivity. You attract the right people into your life. Your relationships grow deeper, richer, and more fulfilling. Your career thrives because you're no longer bogged down by self-doubt or fear. Your confidence grows as you step into who you were always meant to be, bold, fearless, and ready to embrace the future with open arms. But remember, this journey is ongoing. There will always be moments when the negative tries to creep back in. Negative thoughts, self-criticism, and fears will try to find their way into your mind. But the key is not allowing them to stay. Recognize them for what they are. Fleeting thoughts that do not have to define you. When you catch yourself feeling overwhelmed by negativity, remind yourself, I am not defined by these thoughts. I am choosing peace. I am choosing joy. This process of emptying out the negative is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about taking intentional steps every day to release what's holding you back and allowing yourself to be filled with the good things that God has for you. And as you do this, you'll notice that your life becomes a reflection of the peace and joy you have chosen to carry. When the negative thoughts try to take root, remember this: you don't have to give them space. You don't have to let them take over. Your thoughts are not your identity. Your past is not your identity. You are not what's happened to you. You are who God says you are. And God says you are strong. He says you are loved. He says you are more than a conqueror. Imagine waking up every day with that mindset. Imagine stepping into each day knowing that you have the power to choose what you allow to take up space in your heart and mind. The beauty of this is that the more you empty out the negative, the more you begin to see the truth of who you really are. You are not weak or defeated. You are strong, capable, and worthy of all the good that's coming your way. And when you let go of the negative, you will find that God fills you with exactly what you need. He fills you with peace when the world is chaotic. He fills you with confidence when you face new challenges. He fills you with joy that shines even in the darkest moments. That's what happens when you choose to release the negative. God's love, His peace, and His blessings will flood your life. This is your time. This is your season of transformation. The old is passing away, and the new is coming. But for the new to come, you must first empty out the space. Don't hold on to the things that are weighing you down. Let them go. Each time you do, you make room for the future God has promised you. And I want to tell you with all my heart, that future is brighter than anything you could ever imagine. It's a future full of possibilities, of new beginnings, and of God's overwhelming goodness. So take a deep breath, my friend, and let it go. Let go of the negativity, the hurt, the worry, the regret. Empty out your heart and make room for all the good things that God has in store for you. I believe with all my heart that as you do this, you will step into a new season of joy, peace, and fulfillment. Your best days are ahead. You are walking into them right now. So keep emptying out the negative, keep making space for the good, and watch as God fills you with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. I am so proud of you. Keep going, because your breakthrough is just around the corner. God is with you every step of the way. May His peace, love, and blessings surround you as you continue to empty out the negative and make room for the incredible future that awaits you. As you continue along this transformative journey, I want to remind you that the power to change your life is within you. It's easy to feel like you're at the mercy of the challenges and negativity that come your way, but in reality, you have the ability to choose how you respond. You are the guardian of your heart, and you have the authority to decide what gets to stay and what gets to go. When life presents obstacles, when you face disappointment or hardship, it's easy to slip into a mindset of defeat. But what if, instead of allowing these moments to define you, you saw them as opportunities to practice releasing the negative and making room for the good? What if you realize that even in your darkest moments, you have the power to choose peace, joy, and hope? This is where the real magic happens. It's not about living a perfect life, free from struggles or challenges. It's about how you choose to respond when things don't go according to plan. Every time you choose to let go of frustration, bitterness, or fear, you are creating space for a more peaceful, fulfilled, and purposeful life. You are becoming more aligned with the incredible potential God has placed inside of you. But don't be mistaken. This isn't a one-time decision. It's a daily practice. Every morning when you wake up, you have an opportunity to release whatever negativity you may have carried over from the day before. Every evening, before you close your eyes, you can make a decision to empty out your heart, to let go of any lingering stress or worries. This is the beauty of life. It's always full of second chances, and you don't have to wait until everything is perfect to start. The key is starting now, right where you are. The more you make this a habit, the more you'll notice a shift in your life. You will find yourself becoming more resilient, more focused, and more at peace. You will learn to navigate the highs and lows of life with grace, knowing that you are not defined by your circumstances, but by your choices. You will stop letting the negative things take up space in your heart, and in their place, you'll find a deep, abiding peace that empowers you to rise above the noise. It's important to remember that this process doesn't just change your perspective, it transforms your very spirit. As you release the negativity, you make room for God's love to fill you completely. You become a vessel for His peace, a channel for His blessings to flow into your life and into the lives of those around you. Imagine waking up every morning filled with excitement for the day ahead, knowing that no matter what comes your way, you are ready. You are not burdened by fear or worry because you've already made the choice to trust that God is in control. You have already cleared out the space for hope, for optimism, and for possibility. When you empty out the negative, you will find that you have more energy for the things that truly matter. You'll be able to pour more of yourself into your relationships, your work, and your passions. Instead of dragging the weight of the past behind you, you'll be walking with a renewed sense of purpose and freedom. And that freedom, it's powerful. It's a freedom that allows you to be fully present in each moment, fully alive to the beauty and potential of your life. As you continue this journey, take a moment each day to reflect on how far you've come. Celebrate the small victories, the moments when you chose peace over anger, love over hate, joy over sadness. It's in these moments that you are truly becoming the best version of yourself, the version that God has always known you could be. And know this, your transformation doesn't just stop with you. The more you empty out the negativity and make room for the good, the more you influence those around you. Your family, your friends, your colleagues, they will begin to notice the change in you. They will feel the peace and joy radiating from you, and they will be inspired to start their own journey of letting go. Your life will become a testimony to the power of choosing to live free of the past, to live fully in the present, and to trust in God's plan for your future. There's something incredibly powerful about a person who has learned to let go of negativity and embrace the fullness of life. You don't just go through life, you live it. And when you choose to live in this way, you inspire others to do the same. So as you continue on this path, remember, you are not alone. God is with you every step of the way. He's guiding you, strengthening you, and filling you with everything you need to live the life He has called you to. All you have to do is keep making room, keep releasing the negative, keep choosing the good, and trust that He will do the rest. A journey is not always easy, but it's always worth it. And as you continue to empty out the negative, you'll find that you are living in the fullness of all that God has for you. Joy, peace, love, and strength beyond measure. So let's take this journey together, one step at a time. The best is yet to come. Your future is full of hope, and God is ready to fill you with everything you need to thrive. Keep releasing the negative. Keep making space for the good. And watch as your life... Yes, I have shared all the encouragement and motivation for you regarding the journey of freeing yourself from negativity and filling your life with positive things. This journey is not just an internal change, but also an opportunity for you to grow stronger, find joy, peace, and a sense of purpose. This process, though not easy, will lead to a fuller and happier life for you. Whenever you feel challenged or lose motivation, remember that you can start again, and every day is a new opportunity to live better. I hope what I've shared will inspire and motivate you to continue your journey. I wish you success, peace, and an abundance of good things.